Hey, welcome to Free Range Yoga and welcome to this momentum flow. I love this flow. It's a very fun flow. So if you're ready, let's get started at the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip distance apart and start to warm it up with some organic movement. Sway side to side. Bring your arms with you. Maybe move into some arm circles. Feeling your chest open and looking back. And take it to the other side. Then come to face forward. Roll your shoulders a few times. And then find mountain pose. Palms face forward. Ground down through your feet. Roll your shoulders back and grow through the crown of your head. Take a few deep breaths to arrive. And then inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. And take your feet a little more than hip distance apart. Walk your fingers from side to side. Stretch it out. Then come to center. Left hand to the middle, bend your left knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Open up for that twist. You can drop your head towards your left shoulder and start to circle out your right wrist. And then release it, switch it out. Right hand to the middle, bend your right knee. Left arm reaches up. You can drop your head towards your right shoulder and circle out that left wrist. Release and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heel toe your feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly round it up. Arms come up, gaze comes up. And bring your hands to heart center. Release them down by your side. Roll your shoulders back, ground down through your feet, grow through the crown of your head. Let's do some lunging sun salutations to warm it up. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, drop your back knee, release your back toes, lift it up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, circle your hands to the mat. Step it back for plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, shift forward, come all the way down. Let's interlace our fingers behind us. And then inhale, stretch your knuckles back as you lift your chest. Exhale, release. Hands to the mat, tuck your back toes, push it up through plank to downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Right leg draws up. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. Inhale, come onto your fingertips and look forward. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Inhale, circle it up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your left foot back, drop your back knee, release your back toes, lift it up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, circle your hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes and move into plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, shift forward, come all the way down. Release your back toes, interlace your fingers in a way that's weird. And then stretch your knuckles up, chest lifts. Exhale, release. Hands to the mat, tuck your back toes, press it up through plank. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Left leg floats up. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Inhale, circle it up. Exhale, hands to heart center and release. Roll your shoulders back, ground down through your feet, and grow through the crown of your head. Breathe in mountain pose. Let's move into our flow. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. And listen up, stay with me. Palms to the mat and sweep your left foot all the way back, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, take your left knee and tap your right elbow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. Inhale, open it up, warrior two. Exhale, expand, take up space. Inhale, float it up. Arms come up, front leg straightens. Exhale, release, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, release. And then inhale, come up. Hook your thumbs and pigeon toe your feet. You're going to come into Prasarita Padottanasana. So take your hands to the back of your hips. Push your hips a little bit forward, puff up your chest, gaze comes up. Exhale, fold on over. Take 2 deep breaths in this pose. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's find Skandasana at the back of your mat. Your heel can be lifted, your hands can be on the mat or at heart center. And then you're going to walk yourself up to high lunge. So if your hands are on the mat, just trace yourself up or keep your hands at heart center and find your high lunge. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold those arms behind you and push it up to warrior three. Now stay with me. We're going to lift up one leg Tadasana with our right arm lifted and circle it back, finding a variation of dancing Shiva. Taking your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Come back to center and start center. Let's start to kick it back. Once more, warrior three. Take your hands to the mat. And then you're going to tap your right knee to your left calf as you bend your front knee. Let's do it 3 times. 2 and 3. Lift it up and then come all the way down. Your left foot is crossed over your right thigh. Take your left hand behind you. Inhale. Right arm draws up. Exhale, let's hook it for a spinal twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your hands to the mat, circle that top foot all the way around, step it back to plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, take a vinyasa of your choice. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Come high in the balls of your feet, bend your knees, shift your weight forward as you hop to the top of your mat. When you get there, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms circle up. Exhale, hands to heart center and release. Find mountain pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do it again on the other side. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Palms reach into the mat. And sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Take your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale. And then exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. Inhale, open it up, warrior two. Exhale, expand, take up space. Inhale, float it up. Arms lift up, front leg straightens. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. Hook your thumbs and pigeon toe your feet. And then take your hands to the back of your hips. Push your hips forward, chest lifts. Exhale, fold on over. Take 2 deep breaths in this pose. And then come onto your fingertips. Let's find Skandasana at the back of the mat. You can take your hands to heart center, keep them on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. And then find your high lunge facing the top of the mat. Maybe walking your hands forward or keeping them at heart center. Take your hands behind you, push off, warrior three. And then listen, you're gonna ride that momentum up. Left arm comes up along with your left knee, open up. Or a variation of dancing Shiva. And then take your hands to heart center, start to kick it back. Again, warrior three. Take your hands to the mat, bend that front knee, and bring your left knee to the back of your right calf. Inhale, come back. Exhale, tap your knee to your calf. Inhale, come back. Last time, exhale, tap that knee. Inhale up, exhale, let's come all the way down. For a spinal twist, your right foot is crossed over your left thigh. Let's take our right hand behind us. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, hook for a spinal twist. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then take your hands to the mat. Sweep that top leg back. Find plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, shift forward and take the vinyasa of your choice. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come behind the balls of your feet, bend your knees. And as you hop forward, shift your weight to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle it up. Arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And release. Mountain pose. Take a few deep breaths. And we'll do it again. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Let your palms step your right foot back. And sweep your left foot high, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. Inhale, open it up. Warrior two. Exhale, expand, take up space. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, release. Inhale, float up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. Hook your thumbs. And this time, you're going to drop your right hand along your thigh and lean up and over to the right. Inhale, come up. Let's take it over to the other side. Left arm reaching down your leg, leaning up and over to the left. And then circle that arm down and around, coming into Skandasana. Bringing your hands to heart center possibly, or keeping them on the mat. Now walk yourself up to high lunge. Find that high lunge. And then float your arms behind you. Push it off. Warrior three. Let's ride that momentum up. Taking our right arm all the way around for that dancing Shiva. See if you can send your gaze back. And then take your hands to heart center. Start to kick it back again, warrior three. Hands to the mat. Let's do 3 squats. 1, 2, and 3. And then come all the way down for that spinal twist. Take your left hand behind you, right arm reaches up. Exhale, hook for a spinal twist. Breathe in and breathe out. One more, breathe in and breathe out. Take your hands to the mat and come into high plank. Push the mat away. And your choice, you can lift your right foot and step it back for wild thing. When you're ready, meet me in high plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, take the vinyasa of your choice. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Come high on the ball of your feet, bend your knees, and shift your weight forward as you hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round it up. Arms come up, gaze comes up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and release. Roll your shoulders back, ground down through your feet, and breathe in mountain pose. Last time, friends. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Plant your palms and sweep your right foot all the way back, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. Open it up, warrior two. Exhale, expand, take up space. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, release. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, release. Inhale, float it up. Hook your thumbs. Pigeon toe your feet. And then let your left arm drop. Lean up and over to the left. Inhale, come up. Let's switch it out. Right arm drops. Lean up and over to the right. And then circle that arm around. Coming into Skandasana at the back of your mat. Maybe bringing hands to heart center. And then slowly finding your high lunge at the top of your mat. Let's float our arms behind us and lift it up into warrior three. Ride that momentum up. Take your left arm up and your left knee. Circle it back. Opening up for dancing Shiva. Can you send your gaze behind you? Now take your hands to heart center and start to kick it back, warrior three. Take your hands to the mat. Let's do 3 of those squats. 1, 2, and 3. Nice work. Come all the way down. Right foot is crossed over your left thigh. Let's take our right hand behind us. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, hook it for that twist. Breathe in and breathe out. One more, breathe in and breathe out. Hands to the mat, sweep that top foot all the way back and step it back for a plank. If you'd like, you can follow me into Wild Thing. Bend your left knee and step that foot behind you. Lift your hips up. And slowly move back to plank. Take the vinyasa of your choice. Or skip it. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come high on the balls of your feet, bend your knees. And shift your weight forward as you hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center and release. Nice work, friends. Roll your shoulders back. Ground down through your feet. And grow through the crown of your head. Let's come onto our toes. Bring our hands to heart center. And send our hips towards our heels. When you arrive, take your heels together and tighten your fingers in front of you. Cat your back. Get a nice little stretch. And we'll come down to the mat. Let's take our feet hip distance apart and then bring our hands behind us. We'll reverse it out. Lift your hips for reverse tabletop. Exhale, release. And then hug your knees in your chest as you come to lie down on your mat. You can rock side to side. And cross your left ankle over your right knee. Flex your foot. And interlace your fingers over your right shin for a figure four stretch. Now release that grip, but keep your formation. You can cactus your arms and send both your legs over to the right. If you'd like, send your gaze to the left. Take 3 deep breaths. And slowly come back to center. Hug your knees in, and we'll switch it out. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Flex your foot and interlace your fingers over your left shin. And hug that knee in. And release your grip, cactus your arms. Keep your leg formation, and then tip it over to the left. You can send your gaze to the right. Take 3 deep breaths. And come back to center. Hug those legs in. And let's rock and roll up. Up to a standing position at the top of our mat. Coming back to where you started, roll your shoulders back, palms face forward, and close down your eyes. As we close our practice, I'll leave you this one thought. Sometimes you get these little fun rides in life, this momentum that pushes you. Take it, ride it, enjoy it. Don't fight it. Let's take our hands to heart center, blink open our eyes, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center and release. Thank you for joining my practice today. Hopefully you enjoyed this fun momentum flow. If you did, hit like, comment, and subscribe. Love sharing this practice with you.